Students, how did a teacher change your life? She noticed that I was failing school on purpose. I spent most of my childhood just trying not to be noticed. My parents weren't exactly parent of the year types. They fought like crazy, throwing bottles, screaming until the neighbors called the cops. I learned pretty early how to keep quiet and hide. I'd sit in the closet with a flashlight, solving math problems in notebooks I took from school. Numbers made sense to me. They didn't yell or hurt anyone. When things finally got so bad that the police took my parents away in handcuffs, I got sent to live with my grandma. She was nice, but she was old and sick, and money was tight. I learned to blend in at school by failing tests on purpose. I didn't want anyone asking questions about my home life. Teachers saw my bad grades and ignored me, which was perfect. But sophomore year, things changed. My math teacher was different. She noticed right away I was bombing tests, but somehow solving really advanced equations in the margins of my homework. One day after class, she asked me straight up how I was solving problems we hadn't even learned yet. I shrugged and said, lucky guess. She didn't buy it, but she let it go. A few days later, she started this after-school club for math competitions. She acted like it was for anyone, but we both knew she made it for me. At first, I showed up just so she'd leave me alone, but soon I realized she wasn't like other teachers. She didn't pity me. She didn't try to fix me. She just taught math like she actually cared about it, and about me too. I started winning stuff. Small contests at first, then bigger ones. For the first time ever, it felt good to be seen. She paid for the entry fees herself, bought me textbooks, and didn't tell anyone. I could see other teachers rolling their eyes, whispering behind her back. They thought she was wasting her time on me, the quiet kid in ragged clothes who barely talked. What no one else knew was that during that year, my grandma got really sick. She was in the hospital for weeks, and I panicked. If anyone found out, I'd go into foster care. So I hid at school. I slept in the boiler room, showered in the gym before anyone arrived, and stole food from the cafeteria when I had to. I thought I was hiding it pretty well until she found me. One night after a competition, she noticed me sneaking back inside. She followed me down to the boiler room and saw the mattress I'd dragged down there. I expected yelling or crying or the cops being called, but instead she just sat down and asked me gently, "Where's your grandma?" I broke down. I told her everything, about my parents, my grandma being hospitalized, how terrified I was of foster care. She listened quietly, then told me, "We're going to figure this out." She didn't report me like she was supposed to. Instead, she got me a safe place to stay, no paperwork or foster care involved, and kept training me for math competitions like nothing changed. But the night before the state championship, I screwed up. I hadn't eaten in 2 days. I went to a convenience store, got desperate, and stuffed a sandwich in my jacket. They caught me right away. The store was a few minutes away from our school, and they contacted the principal telling him to take care of me. Sitting in the principal's office, I knew it was over. No competition, foster care, my future slipping away. Then the teacher showed up, calm as ever. She looked her boss in the eye and told him he was with me all evening. There's no way he could have stolen anything. She lied right there for me, risking her job to keep me from losing everything. The principal was taken aback. He said the store owner was sure they saw me, but she didn't back down. She just kept lying. She helped me get away with it. Later, back at her place, she stayed up with me practicing math until I finally calmed down enough to sleep. The next day, I won the state championship. Standing up there holding the medal, seeing her smile proudly in the crowd, it felt like I finally mattered. A month later, she helped me move into my dorm. Just as she was leaving, her phone rang. The hospital called to say my grandma was doing better and would be moving into a safer facility. Standing there in my new dorm, for the first time ever, I wasn't hiding anymore. All because one teacher believed in me when no one else did.